What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Street Credit. I am so excited to welcome you guys back to a place where broke college students don't exist. And on today's episode, we're going to be talking about the three ways outside of the normal things that we would hear about, such as electricity, buying a home, buying a car, the three ways that you can leverage your credit to actually build some wealth that works for you. So let's dive on in. All right, guys. So again, like I stated in the beginning, you already know you're going to need your credit to buy a home. You're already going to know that you need your credit to buy a car, right? But there's other ways that you can leverage your credit in order to boost your own wealth portfolio and bring down your debt. So the first one that we're going to talk about is called velocity banking. Now, I am not the personal expert in velocity banking. My partner Denzel Rodriguez is, and you can find his details to his YouTube channel in the description box. But I have been working with him since about the end of 2018, going into 2019-ish, going into 2020-ish area. All those years kind of feel like they blended together. But I've been working with him since then, helping people get their personal credit in order to use the velocity banking system. Now, in summary, what that is a way for you to pay down tens of thousands of debt, whether it's student loan debt, because I know a lot of us have it, home debt, a car debt, with whatever large amounts of debt that you have within 10 years or less. And it's, of course, legal. Yes, it is legal, and you do not have to die with loads of debt. So he has a system that he's been educating on for the last couple of years on what you can do to organize your finances, meaning cut out all of the fluff, take a realistic view of what you have to work with, and use this chunking method in order to pay down tens of thousands of debt in a short period of time by leveraging your credit score. But in order to get there, yes, you have to have excellent credit so that you can qualify for large amounts of credit to then be able to use this system. Because I'll be honest with you, paying down loans with just your regular minimum payments, that interest rate tends to be crazy. So he breaks it down in such a way to where he shows you that you actually have more interest that accumulates. And interest is like whenever you have a credit card or whenever you have a loan, you're borrowing it from someone. Whenever you're using that either loan or credit card, they're tagging on interest, meaning, hey, I'm going to give you this amount, but every time you either use that credit card or whenever you just take out that loan, I'm going to charge you interest, meaning you got to pay me back, but with an extra fee. So that's what interest is. So you end up paying a lot more interest in loans than you do credit cards. So he has this really funky system that is amazing that he teaches of velocity banking. So I got his information tagged down in the description so you can just kind of start learning those concepts. Now, I will say, be patient with that process. That is something that you want to watch multiple times. This way you let the information sink in, because that's not something that just kind of sometimes clicks on the first go. You want to keep listening to it, keep watching the various examples that he puts out so that you can see how it applies to your student debt or how it will apply to you doing, getting things with loans and things like that. So, and then of course, right, as you get your own credit cards and you start working with the smaller numbers, right, maybe some small numbers that you have, then go on into the big things. But I promise he breaks it down so beautifully. So the second way that you're able to leverage your credit score is through business credit. So recently, I've been having a lot of college students who have been getting excited about exploring entrepreneurship. But the one thing that you want to make sure that you're not doing is only using your personal credit to fund your business ideas, right? You want to actually leverage business credit to leverage or fund your entrepreneurial ideas. This way, if anything goes up and down in business, as it does, right, your personal credit and your personal finances are not taking a huge hit. So it's called being a personal guarantor, and we don't want to do that, right? So in order to leverage business credit, you want to make sure that your personal credit is in a healthy standpoint, meaning watching the previous videos of understanding your credit score, understanding how to view your report, applying for different accounts, using the strategies that we're going to be talking about, and building that up consistently. And when you do, your credit score gets to a certain place of amazingness, and then you can go and apply for business credit, and get business funding to fund your ideas. Now, I'm going to tag a business credit expert down in the description as well. This way you get some understanding and you can start watching videos to understand business credit as well. But again, first start with your personal credit, because most times they're going to use your personal credit as a backing just to get you started. And once you've gotten started and they say, oh, okay, this person is trustworthy, we know that they're going to pay their things back or anything like that, they're going to want to give you business credit just off of your business name alone. Okay, and that's the goal that we want to get to, because we want to separate personal and business finances. We'll have a video separate specifically for that. But for now, that is a way, just as an introductory, that you can begin leveraging your credit score to fund your business ideas. Now, the last thing is for employment. Yes, employment. Yeah. Because if you guys have heard my story, and if you haven't, you might want to go back in the series to the top video that's tagged, and it talks about how I was denied a job because of my personal credit. So as a college student, when you get out, everyone doesn't want to go into entrepreneurship, right? But when you get out of college, especially if you're going in a finance job, I've seen even some as small as washing cars at your local car dealership or something like that. They're checking your credit as well. They want to see that you're responsible. So begin building your credit now, so that among those 46% of employers that are checking your credit to make a hiring decision, you won't be pushed to the side, and all of your hard work of getting your resume done and spending all those years in college, getting your recommendations, all of those things won't go to waste. So I hope you guys enjoyed these 3 things. Of course, we're going to be building on these things. We're going to be exploring each one of these topics even more. But until next time, in our next video, we're going to be talking about the 4 things that lenders are going to look at in order to make an approval decision. So as you're building credit, you want to make sure that you're as appealing to lenders as possible. So I'll see y'all soon. Bye.